Vittoria, and currently I am a pre-nursing student. My dream is to become a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner or getting a PhD in nursing in hopes to teach nurses and do some research. Currently I'm a senior and I hope to start my nursing program in 2018.
And my name is Lin, and I actually needed a major because pre-med is not considered a major at my college right now. So my major is biochemistry, and I am, like you said, as I said before, am going forward to a pre-med path. As of now, I do not have an actual dream career I wanted to do, and so I'm actually looking forward for options, and I'm pretty much open-minded to what I wanted to do in the future. I am currently a sophomore, and I'll probably be starting my school in either 2018 or 2019.
Awesome. All right, so our channel is named the LV Project because she's Lin and I'm Vittoria, and this is our project, and we hope to do this continuously even when we have we have family and we have and we're doctors and nurses. So let's hope this project will last long, and we're so excited to have you guys to come along with us. So the reason we started this YouTube channel is because we want to motivate ourselves and each other because it's a long journey. And thinking about that, we also know that you guys can benefit from it, whether if you guys are pre-health students or just college students or high school students. Yeah, we think that you would benefit hearing our stories and our experiences and our mistakes, so you guys don't have to do the things that we've done wrong. So yeah, those are the reasons.
Yes. And so we'll be covering a lot of things throughout our course and our path to become what we want to become. And so we're thinking about posting a video every 2 weeks, and with that we'll be covering different topics throughout. Some can be specifically towards the pre-health students, and other times it can be just to maybe high school students, maybe to just regular college students. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff, starting from getting how to get books for the lowest price we can get, how to excel in classes and still have a life, because I know that for a lot of us, we have to sacrifice one of the things in order to succeed, and many times it's the life aspect. So we're going to be covering topics about that, and like Victoria said before, you don't have to be a pre-med, pre-nursing, pre-health major just to look at this channel. We're hoping to be able to spread this to a lot of people through different majors and whatnot. And so going on towards about uploading a video, we really want to be able to make this as successful as possible, but here are some of the things we're going to be doing. So the comment section and the thumbs up, thumbs down section is going to be closed until further notice, because for us, we don't want any negativity going on in this, because I know that it would affect a lot of people who are looking up to these videos as some sort of motivation. And for us also as students, it can also affect us in the studies. So we're just gonna keep it low-key for now, and just hope you can just watch the video and hope you like it and keep on coming back.
Yeah, definitely. So. Yeah, because also we're just starting a YouTube channel, so we're trying to learn things, and we don't want to get overwhelmed of all the things, but we do look forward in the future to get your comments and your feedback, and if you guys have any questions. But for now, yeah, until further notice.
Yes, until further notice, that is quite true.
So yeah, we both just had our finals. Woo! That's a quick celebration.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just had our fall term finals. It's done now.
Thankfully.
Yeah, if I have one word to describe fall term, it is overwhelming. I mean, if you're working or you're doing a lot of volunteering outside of campus, which I am, do not ever take two science classes that are heavy with labs. Yeah, so whether you're a part-time or full-time student, just try to not take those heavy classes together. So if you can describe in one word about fall term, what would you say, Lynn?
I would say reflection, because I realize there's a lot of things that we need to reflect on. Because like you, I'm taking a lot of science classes, but instead of two, I'm taking 3 science classes with 2 labs. And for a lot of people, that's a no-no. Yeah, I will have to reflect on that. I mean, I think I was able to manage it, but not to the point where I feel like I'm confident in succeeding. Passing is not equivalent to succeeding. And for those who want to excel in what they want to do, passing is not acceptable. For me, I tend to grade hard on myself, but I would like to be able to manage my time well and wisely, as I think a lot of people would like to do, and not procrastinate, which is really hard since we also want to have a life. But I think that not only trying to manage your time well, but be able to recognize what part of your time is most important for what thing would actually help motivate you to do what you need to do and finish what you need to finish.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right.
That's true. So, on to next term, winter term, 2016.
New chapter. We're happy right now, but when it comes, we're like, oh.
Yeah, that is quite true. I can't believe it's going to be 2016.
We're closer to our dream, but still far, far away at the same time.
Yes, that's quite true. So what are some of the classes you're going to be taking?
So for winter term 2016, I will be taking Organic Chemistry 1. I've taken it before, but I need a refresher because it has been for too long. So I'm taking Organic Chemistry 1 and the lab that comes with it.
Okay.
So OChem 1 and the lab, those classes are the prerequisites for my biochem class that I will be taking spring term. And then that biochem is a prerequisite for the nursing school that I want to go to. So OChem lecture and lab, and then I will be taking personal health. That's a health class. And then the last one I'll be taking English composition. So I'm pretty excited. I'm excited because I'm not taking too heavy classes with labs. So hopefully it is really like much smoother than this term. How about you? What are your classes?
So taking 1 science class off of my load, thank goodness. But I'll be taking Organic Chemistry 2, and I actually will be taking Biology 2, as well as I'll be taking Psychology. And I'll be taking the last for both OChem and for Bio, so it would still be a pretty big load, but at least I won't be having 1 more science class that I need to stick into my schedule.
Which psychology? Is it the social science one or is it the science?
It's the social science one, I believe. It's Psych 200, please. Required for the pre-med.
Yeah. So let me know what is your ISBN for your textbook, and then let's see if it's the same. And I can just give it to you. So yeah, that's tip number 1. If you have a friend who already have taken the class that you'll be taking, you can just borrow their books. Then there we go, you get a free book for a term.
Yes.
All right. So let's see. One thing that I learned from this term is to know your priorities. When you're a senior like me, or you're not a senior, but I'm a senior, so things get blurry and there's so much things going on. I have volunteering, work, a lot of things going on, and then and personal lives. Sometimes we just go, and we don't take the time to sit down and, like you said, reflect, which is sound like a waste of time, but it is a good thing that to be able to evaluate yourself and see how you're doing. So yeah, know your priorities, and just take the time to slow down for just even for 10 minutes to just sit down and reflect and to see if your actions match with your priorities. What I did was I wrote down my priorities and just put it in front of me in my sticky notes, so I will remember my priorities. So yeah, that's one thing that I learned from this term. How about you?
Going off of learning about priorities, I feel that yes, there's also the academic side for priorities, but then there's also the personal side for priorities. There are times where you got to sit down, not just reflect on things, but also there's some things where you have to do as an individual. And maybe it might be family priorities, it might be just personal priorities. Those things you might have to sacrifice the time for academics just for your personal self. So sometimes when you realize, well, I might need to sit down with family for a while because it's something I have to do, then do it, because even though that school comes first, there's family. You don't want to break up your family just because you go to school all the time. It's not something that I personally would recommend doing, because I know that a lot of people, they tend to just study. They never care about their family and everything, and in the end it feels really awkward again once you have some sort of family meeting, and some people, sometimes they families break apart because of that. It might be extreme cases, but it happens. You tend to break apart from your family, even if it's just something that is temporary. It causes a lot of stress in your life, and you don't want that added stress, especially when finals come along or when you have midterms come along. It's not worth it.
Yeah, and like what she said, you need a support team when you're facing stress. So keeping connections with family and friends are really important. I mean, you don't have to do big things like hang out every day. Just send a simple text or call them like for 5 minutes. And they would understand that if you are busy. So I totally agree with that.
Yes.
So what I'm looking forward is couple things are, I'm looking forward to winter term. I'm going to just relax and organize my brain and clean my room. I'm looking forward to just winter break and preparing myself mentally and physically for the coming term. That's one thing that actually I remember, that you never want to completely turn your brain off. It will be hard to get back on track. So try to read a book, like something that you enjoy every single day to keep your brain active. And I also look forward to our channel, our LV project, and with you guys, and hopefully this is going to be great. So I'm excited for that.
I'm also going to be excited for that, and I'm also going to be excited for what you guys will have to say to us once we open the comment section, because we're still learning all of these things, and so feel free to talk about your life stories when we open up the comment section, because we would like to incorporate that into our channel if we are able to.
Oh yeah, so yeah, totally. I think that would be a cool idea if we like pick comment of the day in the end, and we're just going to answer a question or something.
Yeah. And there's going to be so many good things we'll talk about in this channel. Hopefully nothing negative will come up, but we'll just focus on the positives, and we'll talk to you in about a few weeks.
All right. See you guys in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.